Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Please be quiet and courteous to others and silence your cell phones now.
In times of old, the world was full of wonder and magic. But times change.
I'm a mighty warrior!
Morning, Mom. Hey, birthday boy.
By the laws of yore, I must dub thee a man today. Kneel before me.
That's okay. I have a gift from your dad.
So, Onward, welcome to Back to the Movie Experience, everybody. And this time, I'm looking at a movie that just came out last month that was put on Disney Plus called Onward. So, Onward, starring Chris Pratt and Tom Holland.
My boy.
Yeah, I know. And first of all, honestly, I had no reason to see this movie. I seen the trailer like once. I was like, I did. When we was on the movie theater, I was like,
it's Pixar. That was my like, it's Pixar. I guess I'll watch it.
Exactly, right? So I was like, but fine. So I'm like, well, I go pay to see this movie? Probably not. And I didn't when it came out. But so when it came out on Disney Plus, I'm like, all right.
Well, hot dog.
We got time on my hands, and honestly, let's be real. YouTube needs content, so that's why let me check out Onward. And I have to say, underrated movie.
Really?
Very underrated movie. So these two brothers, I'm gonna make sure I don't butcher the names, but it's by these two brothers, and Tom Holland's character Ian is turned 16 today, and he never got a chance to meet his dad because his dad passed away before he was born. So yeah, so now he's 16, and his dad's college sweater, a hoodie is finally fitting him, and then him and his mom want to have a little birthday party. He's a bit of a nerd. He has no confidence. He's kind of shy and stuff like that. So he's trying to, like, 16 is the new me, because this is a land of elves and minotaurs and all things that used to be magic, but now magic has gotten away, and now they have this invested into the real world. That's basically what it's been like. So his brother, Barley, played by Chris Pratt.
That sounds like a Chris Pratt name.
That sounds like a big brother.
Exactly.
Barley.
Anything y'all seen Chris Pratt in, from Star-Lord to Jurassic World, he's the same thing.
I figured.
He got his annoying parts, but he has his parts that come with some heart. It's the Chris Pratt role. That's just what it is. So, then they but they find out on his 16th birthday, his dad left him this spell with this certain gem that you put in this magic staff, and he can be brought back for 24 hours. So as they were trying to bring him back, Barley gets, annoying, and then next thing you know, they use up the stone, and it only brings back the dad's legs. So they have to go on this quest to go find this certain stone within 24 hours before the sun sets and his dad disappears again forever. So then we have our adventure. So I'm gonna give you the good, the bad, and the experience. The good is Tom Holland is actually pretty good in this movie. He makes me feel for Ian as the character.
Good. Nice.
It's your typical, the mother's trying to do the best she can being a single mom, but she's dating this cop. And obviously, that's not their dad, but saying she needs to find love too, because he's been dead for a while.
Right.
So like coffee and cream.
Let's not bring that up.
So she's like, why don't you invite some kids to your birthday party tonight? And he tries to act like the nerd science crew, but he's all nervous, stuff like that. And then when it comes to his brother's all into the witches and the wizards and all that medieval folklore, but he does not know how to really kind of cast. He doesn't really have the like Ian does to cast spells and everything like that, but he doesn't really know he has that. So, but Tom Holland does good as making sure the character. Octavia Spencer's in here also. She has a role in here as one of these dragon things that owns a restaurant that has the map to the stone that they want to find. Mm-hmm. So I think she's pretty good in this. The mom is typical mom. They keep having this funny joke throughout the movie that her ringtone is "Let's Get It On" by Marvin Gaye every time her new boyfriend calls. Oh wow! So every time she doesn't be talking, all you hear is the phone go like "Scoo, goo, goo, and it starts off, and she be going away to answer. And I'm like, "Who calling you?"
Oh, that's awkward. That is awkward.
And every time Joe came on, I was dying. I was just like, "Yo, that's funny to me." So she was doing pretty good here. It is pretty much of an all-star cast in this movie. It is.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. This is a cast.
Yeah, it is a cast. And then the journey has a lot of heart to it. There was times that the movie did put me in the feels.
Okay.
A little,
of course, it's Pixar.
It's Pixar, and he was just like, it was like Tom Holland's doing everything he can because he really wants to see his dad. And they were taking the legs around, so it was like a weekend at Bernie's. But he was doing everything he can, and then the way it ended, before I get into spoilers stuff like that, it ended very beautifully.
Okay.
If you got emotion, it'll choke you up if you've been in that situation before, stuff like that. Going into the bad, I'm going to just say that really, I didn't find too much bad with this. I did, like I said, the promotion for the movie was not that great because I had no reason to see it. And usually Disney's pretty good with their Pixar promotion. So I was just like, okay, well, there's something really here that's selling me onto this movie. But there really wasn't nothing that was this bad here or took me out of the movie. Other than there were times that Chris Pratt was like, you are being the same character. Like there's like a Star-Lord moment in here. I'm just like,
right.
You don't learn like some things. Like some people like that about Chris Pratt. Me personally, that's what annoys me about Chris Pratt. Okay, so those kind of things kind of bother me. But there's not too much negative here. So now I'll get to the spoilers. It said the experience. I should probably just call it the spoilers. So when it comes to spoilers, like this whole time they go on a trip, like he has a whole checklist of what he wants, to do with his dad when he brings back for his 24 hours. Like play catch, take a walk, give a heart-to-heart, driver's test. And throughout this whole adventure, they are kind of doing that, but he's doing it with his big brother.
Okay.
So and then there was a moment where they use a little magic to when they get pulled over by the cops to show that it was their mom's boyfriend, and the cop was saying, "Hey, I understand how hard it is trying to be a stepdad dealing with them kids, but I know one of them like he's just like he's a failure." And he was like, "Ian's not a failure." He was like, "No, I'm talking about the older one." So he gets all of his feelings because he is just so into this stuff that he just is at times annoying. That's what it is. And the whole time he's just like, "Look, if we take the expressway to this place, we can get to this place a little bit quicker." And he's like, "No, we got to go through the something medieval jargon. I'm gonna put it like that." And he was just like, "Oh, okay," because he had a confidence to really, to stand up to him and everything. And at first, it looks like that every road that they take is just getting worse and worse and worse.
Right.
But finally, at the end, when they end back up at square one, he finds the gem, and he puts it in the staff, and he's bringing back his dad. But there's a curse that comes with this gem. This curse recreates this old dragon that's supposed to be protecting this gem that they got to fight off.
Oh wow!
The mother and Octavia Spencer, that dragon lady that owns the restaurant, she knows she has the only sword that can stop this dragon thing. So they end up fighting the dragon thing. She's like, "Go on and see your dad. We'll take care of it." But then Tom Holland realizes that my whole life I never met this man before a day in my life, but you, as the big brother, have been here for me the whole time. Everything that I wanted my dad to do, you were doing for me. So instead of me going to see Dad. Why don't you go say goodbye?
That's good.
So
That's good.
when he brings his dad back, after the dragon is defeated and the rubble falls on him, he looks through the cracks and he can see that his dad has formed back and his brother talking to him and everything. And then he talks for a little bit, and he disappears. And then he goes back and tells him, what his dad said. Basically, like, I thought my words name would have been such and such this. And I'm proud of how the boy Ian grew up to be. And then he said he also told me to give you this. So he gave him a hug and everything. I was like, oh, feel it.
Yeah.
Here, feel it right there. But then he goes and disappears, goes to back to his afterlife. Because it was only a one-time thing. Once that gem is done, the magic can't be brought back. So he had that moment, and then his older brother got to say goodbye, and then they all go off with the stepdad and everything. And it was a really touching, really good movie. I didn't expect it to be that good. So honestly, my grade for it is going to be I'm actually going to give it a B, but I am going to it's a hashtag. Also, give it a chance. I recommend if you're into Pixar, if you're into Disney, check the movie out. Obviously,
right.
Especially when you're in quarantine, ain't much to do anyway. So obviously, I recommend that you check that out. But yeah, definitely, you get your hands on it. It was a really, really touching movie, and I was surprised that they pulled it off.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I'm actually. You got me interested into it now. You got me.
Yeah, it's only like an hour and 40 minutes long. So
okay,
I'm saying it's a really touching. It's Tom Holland. Also, I know you like Tom Holland.
Of course, I love Tom Holland. But thank you for that. Oh, did you want to close the movie experience? My bad.
Oh yeah, obviously. So make sure you guys check right here at the Nerdgasm Talk podcast for the movie experience, and I'll see you at the movies.